What is up, guys? Trizzle Trey with TrizzTech&Electronics. In today's video, I'm going to bring you guys my top 5 favorite features on the HTC One. My first favorite feature that I want to talk about is the amazing display on this device. This thing is rocking a 4.7-inch LCD 3 display at full 1080p HD 1920 by 1080 for an effective pixel density of 468 ppi, giving it the highest pixel density of any smartphone currently on the market, and it just looks absolutely amazing to the eye. As we zoom in here up close, you're going to see that you cannot pick out individual pixels with your eye. It's just completely impossible to do. It looks almost like a sticker laying over the top of the display, but it really is the display, and as you can see there, it's a little bit dirty given that this video was shot outside. The display just looks absolutely awesome. It really is a top quality display. Now the next thing I want to talk about, my second top feature, is the amazing solid aluminum build quality. Now if you remember a couple weeks ago when I was at CTIA 2013, I had a HTC rep kind of run you through how the HTC One is built, how it's a solid piece of aluminum and all the components are kind of baked into that, and it just feels premium. It feels like a very top tier device with that rounded back and beveled edges. It just looks and feels absolutely amazing. Now the third feature I'd like to talk about is boom sound. Now this is a pretty unique feature. It's got dual-facing stereo speakers with embedded amplifiers in each speaker to produce the most amazing sound on any smartphone I've ever heard. It sounds absolutely amazing. Now the fourth feature that I'd like to talk about is the rear-facing camera. Now I'm not going to beat a dog to death and talk so highly of the 4 ultra-pixel camera, but I do want to touch on something a little bit different, and that's the video quality of this device. It is absolutely awesome. It pretty much has replaced my point-and-shoot camera with the rear-facing camera here on the HTC One. This is White Rock Canyon, and this is filmed at 1080p at 30 frames per second with the rear-facing camera on the HTC One. It is bouncing around a little bit. The phone does have video stabilization, but the wind was blowing just so hard when I was out on the corner of this canyon that it was just blowing so hard that it was still shaking the camera around, but it still does correct it well enough that you can't notice it too well. And the video quality does look really good. You have my oldest son, Jason, here, and we're going to bend down to kind of see the canyon at his level from his perspective. And it does look good. It definitely picks up the distinction between terrain and whatnot. It does look very, very good for a smartphone. You got E-Dubs, Eric Barnett just hanging out there on the edge. We're going to pan around to just kind of give you the rest of the landscape here with some mesa tops and whatnot. The next feature I'd like to talk about is the front-facing camera. Now this thing's a little bit more unique than the rear-facing, even though with the ultra pixel camera, because this thing is a wide angle camera. And the video quality on this is absolutely awesome. This is also filmed at 1080p at 30 frames per second from the front facing camera. And as you can see, it just holds so much into that field of view with that wide angle lens. It just looks great. The quality is good. Even in the shadows, you can still make distinctions in my face and whatnot. It still does look very good. And as you can see here, me and Eric are standing pretty close to each other here, but it gets us both in the frame here, and it looks like we're a lot farther away than we actually are. It's absolutely awesome and very top quality. So that's my top 5 features, starting with the display, going on to the build quality, moving to boom sound, the rear camera, and then finishing up with the front-facing camera. So I want you guys to leave in the comment section below your top 5 favorite features of the HTC One, or let me know if I left something out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Peace.